We just had actually Nate Diaz on. This is before we knew that you were coming on, and he was on but he did talk about this something. Pull up the clip that he had talked about. He talked about some of the
fights between us.
Yeah, he talked about a couple of things here. Let me see what we got in here.
I'm not fighting for MVP. I'm fighting for Netflix, and I'm fighting from Real Fight Incorporated, which I'll probably be doing next with Netflix anyway. Real Fight Entertainment on a thing and show you how to throw a real MMA fight show. I've been in the UFC for 20 years now, so I'm like, yo, I'm gonna do that from Real Fighting with, I'm not working for fucking MVP like all these other motherfuckers are. I'm a UFC fighter. I'm working for me, for Real Fighting, and I'm hunting Jake Paul's motherfucking ass, not taking a fight with a guy who's on the comeback. Me and Conor will fight again when the time is right and it's time to fight, but it's going to be when we both on the uprise, not when someone's dying out. The whole fighting, even like Paul, I feel like I beat Paul.
A lot of people felt that way.
But it was his big show, so it's like, okay, all right. But I know from experience, I ain't winning no decisions, even if I do. So watch that fight over and read the punch count in your own count without somebody else's. I won that fight too.
What do you think there, Jake? And that was Nate.
Yeah, no, I never say the word retarded. I think it's super offensive. I would never say it. When you see someone that's retarded, it's just hard to comprehend what they're saying. And I'm gonna take a business higher level. I'm gonna take the high road.
Okay.
Because he technically is working for my company and he's trying to deny it in that clip. And I'll just leave it there because I don't care about that. I want MMA to grow. But yes, technically, he's literally lying. I don't work for him. Okay. That's fine, bro. Whatever your ego wants, I'll bend down to it for now because MMA is going to prosper. And you, Nate, should just not lie. And yeah, fuck.
Do you think he's lying about the part about him thinking that he won?
Oh, that's I don't address stupidity. That's the most bizarre part about it, but I don't have time to address stupidity. Do you? Because then you give it more momentum. And maybe I'll do it just this one time, but the judges said I won every single round. So if it was a close fight, that would be a different convo. But this guy was easy work, lightest puncher I've ever fought.
Is that true? Or you just saying that?
On my mom's life, rest in peace, strike her down, God. Nate Diaz is the lightest and worst puncher I've ever fought. He's the toughest, and he took the most damage. But in a sport, it's not something to brag about. I'm the toughest. Bro, people come up to me and they're like, "You're so tough. You took shots from Joshua." I was like, I don't want to be complimented like this.
Right.
I don't want to be tough. That means you're just getting beat up.
Yeah.
Fuck?
That's a good point, dude. I don't want to be tough.
Bro, any boxer who's tough sucks. No, I'm joking. But my coaches told me this early on. They're like, this is not a tough sport. This is a mental sport.
Do you feel like you owe Nate or one of the other UFC guys an MMA bout? Does any of that weigh on you sometimes?
Yeah. I want Nate in MMA. And I think it's
a good bout.
Yeah. I think it's it's high on my list of priorities to do that.
And what's the toughest, like, kind of like barrier to entry to getting that done? Is it just the time it would take to get more prolific in some of that ground game and stuff in jiu-jitsu?
No, it's just the business side.
Got it.
He probably wants a certain amount of money to take the risk in losing to me. And yeah, I just don't give a fuck. I have enough money. I got all my shit. So that's why these guys are actual ducks, is because you can't like hide behind money anymore. So yeah, I think it's gonna happen though, and if he beats Perry, then me versus Nate is probably the number one thing on the list, like above Tommy Fury, above Francis Ngannou, above KSI.
Do you think he could beat Perry?
I think he will. Yeah, I think he'll take him down and submit him. What do you think?
Ooh, that's such a dog fight, dude. Mike Perry. First of all, they're two of like really the most beloved outlier guys that like they're just such both unique guys, and they kind of like they do things their own way. I mean, I'm trying to evade the question.
What's the program you have with the charity?
It's the program for it's for like parents of autistic children, giving them like a day off.
Yeah, so like that's why this fight is awesome, is like their parents are both gonna get hella days off.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't see it, but yeah. Yeah.
So you think they're smart? Like you would classify Nate Diaz and Mike Perry as smart.
I think.
And by the way, that's secluded from autistic.
Okay. Yeah.
Like autistic people are the smartest people in the world. But like, I'm just obviously joking. But
I think
they're fucking smart.
I think they got the toughest fucking autism that there exists.
Yeah.
I wish I had that touch gloves tism. You know, that's what I want, dude.
If they were starting a company, would you invest in it?
Come on, bro. That's crazy, bro. That's a crazy thing to act somebody in during the daytime.
Bro, I'm pretty sure it's like 6.
I think, dude, I would. It depends on what kind of business it was, I think.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
If it were like a dog catching business, fuck yeah, bro.
Or brain rejuvenation business.
Yeah, dude. I think, but yeah, if it's like, yeah, doing taxes and shit, nah. Now, if it's just if it's fucking getting your money back from somebody down the street business, then take my money, fellas. You got it. I'm in, dude. There's a female fight.
I gotta go.
We gotta get done.
No, we don't.
Yeah, we do, dude.
No, bro. Yeah. You know how many clips we pumped out of this shit?
I know.
We're gonna be on Twitter for like 9 days straight.
It's fucking ridiculous, dude. God, I got to get some fucking help. That's the number one thing I say to myself every day, dude, is I got to get some help.